Millionaires deserve not only our love, but our pity. To spend all your life in paradise is a bit flat. It's a Christian act to be nice to them and accept their donation. But I won't pity the rich, hurt their pride or make them sad. I wouldn't have liked it myself. Pity is a whore. It gets inside you and sucks your blood. They are businessmen, and I am a painting man. They make money for fun and need art to keep them alive. I paint pictures for fun and need money to keep me alive. People like them want to boost the value of pictures they buy and get fun out of them. And I want to get some money and paint new pictures. My living goddess, yes, that's it. Walking in her dreams. My dreams. The arm, soft and sentimental. Right hand in the air. Head raised up front. White and brown clouds, all streaming away like ghost fish under the ice. An artist has no right to complain of his fate, for he has great pleasures. To start a new picture, by God, look what I've done. A miracle. I have transformed a pavement, a canvas, into a spiritual fact. An eternal beauty. I am God. The beginning, the first stroke on a picture or a back fence, must be one of the keenest pleasures open to mankind. It's certainly the greatest that an artist can have. It's also the only one, and it doesn't last long, usually about 5 minutes or so, before the first problem shows its devil face. Oh my God. Why did I do that? It's not a goddess, it's a frog. I'll never paint again. I'll never paint anything again. I must have lost the trick of painting. I'm done for. I'll have to cut my throat after all. I'm giving up art. It is a bit late, but I may still learn to respect myself before I die. Perhaps even go back to the office. I am a bad case. I have a bad infection. It's called galloping art. When I first got the idea for my living goddess, I possessed a nice little wife and an angel kid. I had to paint my living goddess. But what gave me the horrors was that I couldn't paint. I was so wretched that I hardly knew when we were sold up and Helen, my wife, went off. Like all women, Helen liked to shed tears. Real tears. She could commit adultery at the one end and weep for her sins at the other. Ho, Helen? This is Adam. Helen, look, can I come by just for a minute? I have to try and sketch those beautiful legs of yours. Just once again. It's for my goddess' sake. I haven't finished it yet, you see. No? Why not? Hey, just a minute. Shit. She is still jealous of that painting. That picture is a curse to me. It leaves me no freedom to paint. All art is bad, but modern art is the worst. All those who fight against it are quite right. They know what art can do. Smashing up civilization, degenerating the empire. Let me see. I never pass a barrel without checking its goods. Sure enough, a decent piece of paper. At one time I thought it was my government's responsibility to supply me with paint materials. But now I know. It's good telling a government that an artist's time and peace of mind might be valuable to a nation. What is government? A lot of bourgeoisie blimps starving the inventive genius of the nation. A hatful of prophets and murderers dreaming of bloody glories and trembling at the grin of the grave. Art and religion and drink. Leave them to the millionaires that can afford to go to the devil first class all the way. You've got to work for your living. It is a trick of the light. Glittering red and yellow and white. It's like a working model of the earth before someone thought of dirt and women. You never get the real world as solid as that. I'm never going to paint a woman again. Nature. That's it. Wild flowers in blue heaven. Water like varnish with bits of gold leaf floating around little ducklings. Oh no, get away from me, woman. Get away before I drown you. Look at that. I could do something with a sky like that, and the water underneath. The universe embracing me, winking at me. What is the universe all about? About people, lying low in their own rat holes, as far apart as free drinks. Is the universe about us? And what if not? Then what? Oh, you mean it is about women, queens and Eves. They chase me wherever I go. Oh, my dreamy goddess, come back to me in full shape and color. Look who is here, a queen, in the flesh. With my looks, I'll frighten her. I'm not fit to have anything to do with a decent girl. But it's a free country. I'll do what I like. The famous Adam Willie. Why not? Fame is a grass that grows in any dirt when no one's looking. And a man can be famous without knowing it. Like all of them in the beginning. And fame has its advantages. It will bring in cash. After all, I am a genius. God damn it, of course I am. Fame isn't a thing. It's a feeling. That's a big question. I shall never hand my kid to schoolmasters under the pretense of education. I'll teach my kids singing and dancing and swimming and boxing. I should like to paint you, madam. It's a great chance for you, madam. I'll give you a new immortal image with class. After all, I am a genius. And why shouldn't a genius be discovered like this? What's the matter? You don't want to be a tyrant queen forever after? Okay, let me see. How about an innocent chick? Soft lips and shy look. You don't like that image either, eh? Okay, miss, don't despair. How about the regular-born man-eater? I shall immortalize you with the hunger in the eyes and the knowledge of the flesh. It will only cost you $5. With frame, string, and hook ready to hang, $6. Hey, where are you going? That was just the way my goddess walks. Stay there. Gone. Oh, well. I shall have to cut my throat after all. No reading or writing for my kid. For if you could only prevent a kid learning to read, it couldn't pick up all that rubbish out of newspapers and books that spoil children's brains. That's what newspapers are good for. As good as leather against an east wind. Thank God for the press, the friend of the poor. I don't know whether I'll be able to live through the day without my picture. Come back, my living goddess. Don't leave me. Mother Angel, I'm coming to you. I long for you. I kneel for you. What a shape. There is something there. Something real. Now I think I know what was wrong with my living goddess. Yes, I see. That was the trouble with my Eve. She was a bit too clever, too artistic, too flat. More like a composition in line and color than a real piece of stuff. She was too static. I know what to do. I'll make her stand on her toes in a dancing position. Oh, God, get her image back to me. I promise to create a leg no one has ever done before. This time, I'm going to nail my living goddess down. Here she is with me. Oh, my Eve, coming back to me, penetrating my skin, seeping into my body, spreading through my veins, sucking my blood. This time, I'm going to nail her down forever. See, I never meant to be an artist. You say, who does? But I even meant not to be. I hated art when I was young. But one day, when I was sitting in the office, I accidentally dropped a blot on an envelope, and I innocently pushed it about with my pen to try and make it look like a face. From that moment, I was done for. I've finally discovered you, walking, floating in white and brown cloud, with mother-of-pearl veins. What a shape. This is my last attempt at creating the goddess. The job is always to get hold of the form you need, and nothing is so coy. But now I've got it in the flesh. I've got something there. My goddess is a gift. Nobody has done that before. If you wish, a genuine intuition of fundamental and universal experience in plastic forms of classical purity and simplicity. If you want, a piece of bare-faced pornography that ought to be dealt with by the police. My goddess is good. I'm good. Life is good. Whiskey, though bad, is good. It's not raining, is it? I think I felt a drop. No. Please, no. 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 No, Eve, don't fade away. Don't leave me. I trusted you to be immortal. No, please. No, 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 please. Goodbye, my dying goddess. I shall recall each contour and curve, the color and taste of your skin, your walk in your dream, my dream. And I shall never paint again. Never, ever. Unless perhaps I shall discover you again.